do what you got to do when you're here by yourself.
Oh, yeah. One-man show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Had to make sure we got the YouTube running again. It is running again well and good. Probably be an abbreviated YouTube. So
if you're watching on YouTube, you missed some absolute gold.
You missed gold. And I am so sorry. So you'll have to watch it on television. Set your DVRs. That's what I say. That's what I always do. Why not? That's Brian Turner. I am Bruce Dickey. Brian is one of the salesperson day. Congratulations. Enjoy your salesperson
National
day.
Salesperson Day.
That's what you missed. National Salesperson Day. He is for Paradigm, Paragon, Paradise Casino. He is the
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. Paragon
Micro.
Tell folks, since we're going to start talking about college football, tell folks about your fun doll out there.
My collectible? My highly professional and totally adult collectible?
you have a fun doll sitting out there in front of you. Let's
make it sound creepy.
Zoomed in on you. Right there, you got a little
Marcus Allen. I'm representing today.
You are representing. Why are
College football's been good to me this year.
You are representing. He's, ladies and gentlemen, he's wearing now he's got it.
The old school Ronnie Lott.
I got it wrong. I thought it was a Redskins jersey.
It looks like a Redskins jersey. I'll give you that.
And I was trying to come up with number 42 for the Redskins, and I still can't.
Yeah.
43's Larry Brown. 41's McKissick right now because he's on my fantasy team. I can't come up with a 40.
He said McKissick. I'm like, there's got to be a reason he knows that.
He's on my fantasy team. And John Riggins was 44, wasn't he?
Yeah, 44.
So, I don't know.
Or was that Tim Riggins?
What was Tim Riggins' number?
Wasn't he 4s?
I don't know.
So I
never watched the show.
I think Tim Riggins might have been 44.
Is that right?
Yeah.
See, that makes sense. That does make sense. But you can also find him at iamweez.com.
Marty's probably going to text me here in a minute if he's watching. By
the way, what is the well, he's probably not watching since the YouTube kicked off. What is the oh, heck, I forgot what question I was going to ask. So I had a good question I was going to ask you.
It was an excellent question.
It was really, really good. Now I'm going to kick myself later. All right, college football. Brian,
we're getting down to it. Yeah, we're getting down to it.
I do remember the question. What are the 5 songs for tomorrow? For today. The I Am We's top 5. Yeah, we're doing Christmas tunes, right? Still?
No.
We're not doing Christmas tunes?
That was a one-time thing to remind people, do not listen to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. And here's the list of what is acceptable.
I saw a list.
Christone Ingram.
I saw a list today of the 18 top Christmas songs from the 2000 teens to 2020, and they were pretty good. There were several there that I had not heard. And they were pretty good.
Yeah, didn't have very many new ones on mine. I had like 3 or 4 probably that would fit that time frame.
Yeah. So what are your what's the tomorrow's on I Am
Zephaniah O'Hara, Shiny Ribs. We can't mention the name of that one.
I like the Shiny Ribs song. That's a good song.
Kaylee Hammock.
Yeah.
That one's a small town song. Any song about a small town I'm probably going to include.
Yeah.
And then I'm still picking. I got 9 or 10. I pick 5 out every week.
Still working on it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool. All right, college football. It's almost over.
Don't say that.
It's almost over. This is the last week of the regular season. Championship Saturday is next weekend, and then
there hasn't been any controversy over that any time lately, has there? Sorry, Jamie.
Did the Big Ten make the right move?
No.
Well, of course you're being nice to Jamie, saying no. Ohio
State is on my list with Penn State.
You're the only pundit I have seen saying the Big Ten made a mistake in not letting
let
Ohio State.
The championship do whatever they want. Stick to your guns, though. You made the rule. I admit it's an arbitrary rule made at the beginning of the year, not knowing what's going to happen. Stick to it. Don't change it the week of the game.
What bothered me about it is that they said that the college CFP, the college football playoff people would prefer to have a conference champion there from the Big Ten, as opposed to if Ohio State had gone ahead and played in the second place game against Iowa, which would have been a pretty doggone good football game. Well, maybe even better than Iowa than Northwestern. But
I'll be rooting for Northwestern now.
well, we were going to be rooting for Northwestern anyway.
True. Yeah.
And
Solid
it's
point.
not like even though I hate to root for Northwestern for anything.
Jim Jordan never went to Northwestern. That's enough for me.
Did he go to? He did. Well, he worked at Ohio State. I didn't know if he went there too.
Yeah, I don't know where he.
Yeah, I don't know. So the Ohio State Buckeyes are now in the Big Ten championship game for the 19th. We're not going to talk any more about that till next week.
See, I had my hopes up. I was hoping they'd sneak in that Ohio State Texas A&M game.
That's kind of what I would have liked to
It was
see.
never going to happen. I was hoping.
How about Ohio State versus Cincinnati, since Tulsa had problems can't play this week?
Cincinnati also had some too, though.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another one. Cincinnati's 8-0. Tulsa's 6-1.
How about changing this week? Let Ohio State play Illinois, who they were supposed to play last week, and since Indiana and Purdue can't play, let there's one other game canceled. I think there was screwed up in the Big Ten. Maybe Wisconsin. Minnesota can't play Wisconsin, so let Ohio State play Wisconsin this week.
Sorry, Minnesota's got like 20 kids out.
Yeah, Minnesota's got kids out. Let Ohio State play Wisconsin this week, and let Illinois play Iowa. Or I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. Who knows?
Anyway,
You and I don't have a choice in the matter. But that is also one of the intriguing things about this season. For the past 30 years, it's been drilled into my head. It's been drilled into your head. Whenever a college football game is set up, it's set up years in advance, and you can't make any change to the schedule because all these contracts are done 10 to 15 years in advance, and it's woe be the person who changes the schedule. That's entirely untrue.
and then BYU Coastal Carolina happened.
BYU Coastal Carolina, and it was such a good game. It was such fun. And well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
BYU basically eliminated themselves from any playoff talk.
That was just this last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that the funnest game to watch of the season so far? For you?
Actually, probably, yeah.
Probably so.
I'm trying to think. It was the circumstances and the kids. I mean, it was one of those. I mean, obviously, college kids, they're always playing hard. It just seemed like it had an extra little something to it in this one.
Whenever they tackled the quarterback after the interception. At the end of the first half.
Hey, this is a free shot here. you can see them.
Two of them realized.
I can go do this right now, can't I?
It was two guys realized it was a free shot, and they just started beating on that quarterback.
And then the game ends with a tackle on the one to say,
it was like the end of the Rams game. Yeah, so
I wasn't going to say what that game was.
The Rams Super Bowl. They won that one. So yeah, that was my
That's right. Yeah, that's when they beat the
That's the one they won. Let's take a look so I can get rid of them off my computer. Yeah. Here's the SEC. Florida's playing Alabama next week. Alabama, even though still playing this week against who they put in the wood to this week. It's Mississippi State.
Arkansas.
Pardon me, Arkansas. Arkansas has been playing good. They're
a young team that's got a new coach. I think they're going to build a little bit, but that
was a fun game last week.
It's still a 32-point spread.
Yeah, that was a fun. Well, we'll talk spreads here in a second. Here's the ACC. The Domers are playing Clemson in the championship game. Everybody just decides they don't really care what Miami does.
Miami versus North Carolina too.
Yeah, and that's this week, right?
Yeah.
Taking a look at the Big Ten Conference. We've talked about a little bit. Ohio State's going to the championship. Here's the people
Northwestern's won that division 2 of the last 3 years.
I don't want to talk about that. The Cincinnati Bearcats are playing Tulsa next week in the championship game. They were supposed to play this week. That game was canceled.
That's one that got canceled, but then, okay, let's just do it again next week.
And
it's supposed to be at Tulsa this week, and the championship's going to be at Cincinnati.
And here's the awful deal, is the Iowa State Cyclones at 8-2 jump ahead of Cincinnati in the college football playoff poll. To get to 7, Cincinnati's the 8. I just, it's college. It's like the ending of Chinatown. forget it. It's Chinatown.
So that's the one. The Iowa State one was the one that everyone was upset with this week.
Let's. We're going to take a quick break. Come back, talk about who we're betting on this weekend. Back right after this. Do stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV.
You always channel Jim Nance just a tinge in that. Hello
friends.
folks.
Hello, friends.
It's the Southern Illinois version. Hello, folks.
You know, that's the thing. Jim Nance is from Houston, Texas. He's lived in Texas his entire life. He lived in Houston, and you can't tell. You can't tell Jim Nance is from Houston. At least with me, I'm not one of those folks who's going to change. I'm not changing for you folks.
See, when I started in radio, I had to teach myself to slow down because I tend to speak quickly.
I see, now that makes some sense.
See, I had to learn to slow down. I used to be way faster than this.
You know what the number one most important thing in comedy?
Timing.
Oh, we're stupid. All right, here's the best college teams against the spread right now. The Indiana Hoosiers, ladies and gentlemen, your Hoosiers.
7-0.
7-0 against the spread, and look how bad they're beating the spread too. Beating the spread by 12 points.
I remember a couple of pretty smart guys coming on here preseason saying this might be Indiana's year.
Yeah, I think
their offense is fun.
There were some. I think I was one of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Me and Jamie both said that, right? You? I can't remember.
Never get any credit.
Did you say that?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, see, now that's that's the right there. College football's best ATS, San Jose State. They play tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be. You want to see the Spartans
UCLA's
are
gonna
fun.
fall off that list.
The problem with the Spartans is they haven't been able to play that many games. Colorado's been surprising people. What's the biggest surprise here, you think, on this board?
Well, the biggest surprise nationally, as far as teams that no one knew of before this year, was Coastal Carolina.
Yeah.
The Chants.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 8-1. Look at that margin of victory.
16 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not quite the biggest on there, but that's because Alabama's unreal.
Well, Alabama, Alabama's 30.9 margin of victory.
You think about the spreads they've
I was
had,
thinking against the spread for
and
them,
they're
16
still-
points against the
Yeah.
spread. So every time, ladies and gentlemen, every time you see somebody, if you see somebody that is beating the spread like that, you got to see somebody who's not.
Oh, yeah.
Here's who
Sorry,
you
fellas.
might want to avoid. The bottom in college football against the spread teams.
Did you catch Mike Palm's hyperbole this week?
Yes, I did.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
About the UNLV quarterback?
Yeah. That was the pictures were
You're
good.
gonna apologize.
That was not a bad picture.
No.
He should have done it.
Apologize for your play.
UNLV has not covered this year. Kansas has covered just once, and they're getting beat by 9 points against the spread. Utah State, Purdue, Michigan.
I bet it breaks your heart to see Michigan on
It
there.
really hurts me. It does hurt me a little bit to see Appy State. I used to.
Yeah.
I made a lot of money on them last year, but not this year. It's Appy State. How about the over and under there, Brian?
Actually, go back to that one real quick if you can.
Yeah. Well, what's your point?
You see that 2-8, that ATS margin's only 2 points. I mean, that's some bad luck there, too.
Yeah, that's getting close losses.
Yeah.
That's well. Look at them. Same
That's a
thing.
lot of heartbreaking losses. Like, you'd almost rather have that ATS be minus 20.
Some of those might be the proverbial bad beats.
Yes.
Some of those might be 2-8 against the spread. I didn't realize that it was that rough.
With a -2. I mean, that's not bad.
That's over teams, top over teams. Boise State's going over. Kansas games are going over, and now this means over the total points. And look how much Pitt has been going over by 19 points on average. That is a whale of it. So if you got teams
You know
going,
what's surprising on there?
what?
No Fun Belt and only one Maction.
I checked that. That's Western Michigan at 19 points because they got the other line not quite even. Yeah, Western Michigan. Western Michigan's scoring some points. Who's not going over? Who are the under teams?
And we're scoring 33
What
points
is
a
the
game.
point? I mean, is it because they're thinking it's because of your
Just
defense? Nobody
expectations.
knows how good your defense
We're
is
giving
gonna
up
be?
20-some, but, I mean, we're scoring 33 points a game.
Other ones now, granted, I'll grant you, nobody thought Northwestern's defense would be as good as it's been, and Nebraska, for that matter, they've been playing pretty solid defense as well.
I hate to say it, I kind of like Troy to cover this week.
I'm surprised that Auburn's an under team because they like to they score some points.
I'm not. They still got Bo Nix at quarterback.
Well,
That might parlay into one of
you
my
just
picks
stop
later.
that. You just stop.
It's Bo Pick
Do
season.
not say a bad thing about Bo Nix after
Bo Picks.
that touchdown run last weekend. It was incredible.
That was a nice run.
It was one of the best runs of
And
the
then I
year.
think it was a pick 6 on his next throw.
Yeah, I think it was. All right, let's talk. How did we do this week in
We did
college
well in college. 7-1 overall.
7-1. How about that?
I was 2-0. Jamie was 2-0. Lucas was 2-0.
I was 1-1.
Bruce was 1-1.
I got one right. Which one did I get right? Alabama?
Indiana. You and
yeah.
Jamie both had Indiana.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we needed that one.
We did.
My Akron Zips covered easily
They won by 30 points for crying out loud.
and got outgained in the game.
Did they really?
Yeah, special teams. I mean,
All right. Let's make our picks this week. We got to move.
all right.
What are
Let's start
Jamie
with
and
Lucas here.
picking?
He's got the Houston Memphis over 62 points.
Okay.
And then they both have Buffalo covering 32 against my Zips.
That's just mean. You mean the
Now that running back might
you
have-
mean the next Illini head coach, the Buffalo head coach, the next Illini head coach? I don't know that.
And then Jamie also had Bama covering 31.5 against Arkansas. I kind of see them rested. Saban doesn't rest. I can
Yeah,
see
I
him
don't-
resting guys second half this time.
Yeah,
I kind of
I-
like the first half number there better, but I still like the
And
overall.
Arkansas has been surprising them. They've surprised me this year. They've stayed close to people. I'm staying away. That's a stay away. from
Superdog
me.
Lucas put Minnesota, but I'm pretty sure that game's off.
That game is off.
And then Jamie had Memphis getting 4.5 points against Houston.
That's a good one. That's an interesting one. Who am I picking?
You don't want to say yours, or you don't remember?
I forgot it was yesterday.
You've got Florida covering 23 against LSU. Which
That's right.
LSU's dumpster fire.
LSU, and people keep backing out.
Yeah, they had the highest tight end recruit in the nation. So when you got recruits, like they're freshmen leaving the program, there's probably something wrong with the program.
Yeah, there's something going on down there.
That one's gone south in a hurry. And then you got Missouri.
And the reason, Florida didn't cover for me last week, and I know that they're going to cover for me this week because it is Heisman season, and LSU is somebody that Trask can for crying out loud.
He can put up some numbers.
He can put up some numbers.
Did you like my text I sent last week that didn't get discussed though, and now it's flipped where Mac Jones is the favorite?
Oh, I didn't realize.
Last week you could get plus 160 on Mac Jones, and I texted the group and said take him for Heisman now because for Trask to win that, Florida has to beat Alabama.
Yeah.
So you can take Jones last week at plus 160, and then come back with Florida to cover the points.
Yeah.
So then you got that middle there where if Bama wins by less than 13, because I think that's about what the game will be, you could hit both.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
But now Mac Jones is the favorite. So,
what's my second game?
You had Missouri 13.5 against Georgia.
I hate that I'm betting on Missouri.
Yeah, that was one you said. I'm like,
I hate that I'm betting on Missouri, but I'm betting on Missouri.
Georgia's looked pretty good once they got their quarterback situation figured out.
Yeah, but I think that's just too many points.
JT Daniels, former USC quarterback, actually. He was the transfer.
That's too many points at Missouri. That's just too many points. Go ahead.
And then your super dog was Washington getting 6 at Oregon.
I don't know if that game's going to be played. We'll see. Washington is having difficulties. How about you?
My pick, I had Wisconsin getting 3 points. Unfortunately, that game is now -1 Wisconsin. It's moved to where it's flipped to where Wisconsin is now the favorite.
Is that game going to get played?
Yeah, Wisconsin and Iowa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was so I got the Badgers -1, and then I got USC covering 3 against UCLA rivalry week.
Okay. All right.
And then my super dog is Mississippi State getting 6.5 points against Bo Picks.
I almost went. I was this close to taking Mississippi State as my super dog, and I thought, oh, Mike Leach is just not having a good time. I'm not going to do that. We're going to take a quick break, come back, talk NFL, do some picking. You're watching Big Talk. That's Brian. I'm Bruce. Back after this. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Did you like the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Brian Turner. I'm Bruce. Okay, NFL. What was your? There were a lot of good games in the NFL on
I think the
Sunday.
surprising one was the Giants.
The Giants beating the Seahawks was the one of the
10.5 point underdog.
There were like 5 games that came down to the wire at 3:00 on Sunday afternoon. I gotta ask you.
You a red zone guy?
I was out of town. I didn't get you. I am a red zone
hour.
guy. Yeah, I am a red zone guy.
That was fun for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I would have been watching.
You had the Jets-Jags drama.
Which red zone are you watching? The
I watched the Scott Hansen one. I used to have the Siciliano one.
Yeah, well, I'm watching the Hansen too. That's who we have on channel 700 here on your Wabash television. But okay, I gotta know, was it Greg Williams tanking, or was Greg Williams actually calling that play? And will Greg Williams?
I think it's just Greg Williams' incompetence.
And will Greg Williams ever get another job in the NFL? How has Greg Williams kept a job this long in the NFL?
Because the NFL is an old boys network, so they tend to rehash the same names.
Talking about the end of the Jets game,
blitzed 8. Blitzed 8. Up with 15 seconds to go. Up.
The Jets defensive coordinator, and
the play before that, the Raiders just missed the Hail Mary ball.
The Raiders were in. I mean, that was a perfect spot they were the 40-yard line, 35-yard line.
I know
they needed 4 points, so they had to go for the end zone, and he blitzed everybody and left man-to-man on 3 receivers. Of course, got beat.
I know a guy who has a bet on Gruden making the playoffs with the Raiders within like his first 4 years. I think it was 4 or 5.
It's this year.
And he's got the yes.
Yeah.
And I texted him. I said, "You need to thank the Jets. They lose. I mean, they lose that game. They're done. They were 40% chance going into the game.
Oh, what are they now?
Playoffs.
Are they?
I'd have to look.
Are they in the top 7?
Because that probably pushed them over 50.
But anyway, so yeah, the Jets trying. You got to figure it worked out for their fans. They love it.
Yeah, keeps them alive for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, and that was one of my losses.
I'm still calling Patriots lose to them.
Are you really?
That's the ultimate Bill Belichick move. Keep Trevor Lawrence out of the division.
Last week of the season. It depends if Jacksonville's still down there, and if Patriots have made the playoffs.
Raiders are still at 40% chance to make playoffs.
So, how'd we do on pro football last week? We were 7-1.
Yeah.
7-1 on the college, and so 4-4 on the pros.
11-5 on the week.
Somebody else, one of the 3 of us lost 2 games in the pros. I had a bad week, folks.
One of them was the Raiders.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what I knew about halftime. I was losing that one because I had the Raiders 7.5 or something like that. And
I had Broncos Browns. They both won. You had Bengals Raiders. They both lost. Jamie had Jags Titans. He split, and then Lucas had Rams Bears. He split.
Bears lost, and we'll talk about that. Let's show some of the standings going into this weekend. The Giants and Washington.
That beautiful NFC East.
Big dog fight for the NFC East, and I just love seeing the Cowboys in last place there. That's good, clean fun.
And I think they're done. I think that was the.
You think
that was the season ender there.
Wow. The Vikings now in a position to make the playoffs. They kind of need a little help from somebody to beat Arizona, but Vikings are
for a while now. Minnesota's
are in the 7th spot, right?
DVOA for the teams with a losing record, and they've kind of caught up to that now.
So the Vikings would well, who knows? We're still several weeks away from the. Let's go to the AFC. You have the Bills with a nice win the other day. Pittsburgh Steelers at 11-1, a terrible loss Monday night.
That's a horrible spot too. Though. I mean,
that's yeah. Yeah, that's just bad. Tennessee Titans and Colts locked up.
Of course, you know who the Steelers have this week.
Steelers have they've got
The Bills.
The Bills, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Probably the biggest game of the week.
Yeah. So what do we? All right. So let's. I do have a couple of other shots here. The NFL top teams against the spread. This is why I picked the Dolphins last week. They are now 9 and. Oh no, I picked the Bengals, and the Bengals got beat by the Dolphins. The Dolphins were 8-3. Now they're 9-3. The Steelers at 8-4. Giants. Look at that. A 5-7 team. They're 8-4 against the spread.
They're talking Joe Judge for Coach of the Year now, which I don't think is going to happen.
Washington not that far behind. You know, they might give it to whoever wins that division. If it's Rivera, because they've been talking Rivera.
You can't give Coach of the Year to a 6-10 team.
Well, you never know. That's probably true. Who do you like for it then?
I had this in my head a minute ago, and I've already forgot it. Oh, Dabble. Up in Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of what I was.
Or not Dabble, McDermott.
McDermott, yeah.
Dabble's the OC.
There's the top under teams. The Giants are keeping folks, well, you see the over. So keeping folks under 9 games, under 3 games over. Dolphins, tough defense. So the top under teams are both in the top against the spread. That makes a little bit of sense. All right, who are we going this weekend? Let's make our picks.
All right, let's start with the other two again. Lucas has Broncos getting 3.5 points at the Panthers. Panthers have some COVID issues, so some books don't have that line. Or
Panthers have COVID issues, plus there's a thigh issue on Christian McCaffrey. They don't know if Christian McCaffrey is going to play. So to me, how about you?
I had the Broncos last week getting the 14 against the Chiefs. So
is this a stay away for you, or would you play this?
I'm staying away on that one.
I'm going to stay away from it too. Yeah.
Then he's got Chargers Falcons over 49.5. Falcons have been playing better lately.
Yeah, but the Chargers got shut out last week. Boy, they talk about a dressing down. Bill Belichick and Anthony Lynn he took Anthony Lynn to the woodshed for crying.
Throwing for 69 yards.
2 special teams touchdowns. Yeah. You know,
San Diego
to get blocked.
Actually, yeah, San Diego / LA, because it goes back that far as years. Their special teams has always been their Achilles heel.
And to get blocked punts in the NFL, or pardon me, blocked field goals in the NFL, nobody blocks field goals in the NFL. But they saw something, yeah. I guess. They saw something. What's Jamie have?
Jamie has... Would have helped if I wrote it down.
Oh, you don't have it handy? I thought you put all those in your computer.
Apparently I missed his NFL ones. Tampa -6.5, which I actually kind of like that one.
Okay. And Tampa is playing...
you would ask me? Well, I remember thinking I liked it.
Well, I guess I would ask you because it's the job.
Here's the thing. I remember that was Vikings. That's
Vikings.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, I know it was
somebody we were talking about.
And then he's got the Chiefs over 50.
See, now that Chiefs have been pretty good to the over. Yeah. Let's see. What do I have the Chiefs on the over sheet? No. So yeah, they are not.
Never a bad idea to bet on Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, no, it's never a bad idea. Who am I taking?
Let's see. Bruce this week has the Dolphins +7 against the Chiefs.
Dolphins 9-3 against the spreads, and it's too big a spread to the Chiefs. It's what was it? I've got it at a large number. Run it
7.
I thought it was larger than that.
And then the other one, I kind of lean the other way. You got Texans -1 at the Bears.
All right, let me tell you why I'm doing this. There's a real serious reason. I read an article this week in the Chicago Tribune, and I pay a little attention to these kind of things. Deshaun Watson, it was the story of Mitch Trubisky getting drafted, and how...
Oh, is this the Watson revenge angle?
This is the Watson revenge angle. And he keeps saying, no, I got nothing against this team. However, a year ago, somebody tweeted some innocuous thing out, and Deshaun Watson jumped on it in a hurry. The Bears never talked to me. The Bears actually.
I remember that.
The Bears actually did talk to him at the combine. They talked to him 15 minutes. They told him they'd get back to him, and then they came to they had half a dozen guys go to Clemson's pro day when Deshaun Watson threw, and he threw and he looked great, and everybody said he looks great. All 6 guys piled back into the Jeep or the SUV, took off to the airport to go to North Carolina to go have dinner with Trubisky.
So it's the Watson revenge game.
It's the Watson revenge game.
Problem with that is you got a dome team in 20-degree weather because it's going to be freezing in Chicago this weekend. You got no running game in Houston. You've got your best
Fuller's
receiver
out.
Just gone. Their best DB gone. They got 2 of the worst DBs in football.
Fuller's out. Well, yeah, who's throwing against them?
Solid point. I'll give you that, but no, I like the Bears to cover in that one.
All right, well, yeah, that's fine. You'll
Not one of my picks,
What
though.
are your picks?
For the show, I'm going Falcons -2.5 and Colts -2.5, both short favorites.
I like it.
Always fade Anthony Lynn.
They're going to defend it.
And then Colts against the Raiders, actually.
Bet against your Raiders.
I'll follow the money.
I don't blame you because the Raiders have looked terrible lately.
Yeah, they won last week and looked awful.
They shouldn't have won. Now we're going to take a quick final break. Wrap things up here with Louise right after this on the Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after this.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. That is right there is Brian Turner. I'm Bruce, and let's finish up with a little bit of college basketball because
what'd you do Tuesday, Bruce?
I got to tell you the truth. I will tell the honest to goodness truth. With 10 minutes, with 11 or 12 minutes, 10 minutes to go in the Duke-Illinois game on Tuesday night, I went to bed. Because
you could.
Well, no. It was when Duke cut it from 14 to 10. Illinois had this nice little 14-point lead running, and Duke cut it to 10. And I said to my wife, I can't do this anymore. I said, if Illinois goes on to win this game by 10 points, that's great. If Duke comes back to win this game, I don't
want to see it, yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to go to sleep. It was a late game. I would not have been able to
it started at 8:30 our time.
Yeah. So it was.
And I've always said, if you're not up 10 on Duke with 4 minutes to go, you're screwed.
Well, they're going to find a way.
They will find a way. Especially at Cameron.
And Illinois ended up winning by 15. It ties the lead for the largest non-conference win by any team at Duke, any non-conference team that ties Louisville before they were in the same conference.
I liked that Illinois beat them bad enough that after the game, Coach K is going, maybe we should play this year. Yeah,
I was going to get to Illinois. Also, the only non-conference team to beat Duke twice in the Coach K era at Cameron, and then we're also the only team to make Coach Krzyzewski decide to quit the season. He wants to quit the season. I love it.
He can quit. As a lifelong Duke-hater.
As a lifelong Duke-hater, go ahead, take your basketball and go home. Everybody else is going to try to have some fun. So that's all right.
Speaking of sacrifice some more souls, you vampire.
Yeah, speaking of fun, you realize Zion Williamson ran like the wind. Speaking of more fun, Illinois plays Missouri this weekend. It's the Bush Bragging Rights game. It's about a week or so early, a week or two earlier than.
How many of those you been to for basketball?
I have been to since that started in St. Louis. I have been to. That's been 40 years, and I went to about 35 of them.
So I never made it to the basketball one. I went to football. Never made it to basketball.
Yeah, I went to about 35 of the Bush Bragging Rights games. It's in Columbia. All undefeated Columbia is undefeated Missouri. I guess the only reason I bring this up, I don't think we're going to have it on TV. So use your Wabash internets. Go to ESPN, watch ESPN.com or ESPN Plus, and go pick it up there because it's honest.
Should be a good game.
It's an SEC game, and it's the SEC Missouri. We're dealing with incompetent Missourians. We're dealing with incompetence.
Kid Palm's got that as a 1-point game.
Illinois or Missouri?
Missouri 73-72 or something like that.
I figured it'd be tight. Weez, thanks very much.
Always
hey, folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend.